Well, how about this? Take a good look at your girlfriends.
What's going on?
Well, at least one of them is likely to be a toxic friend. That is, if you believe a new survey in Self magazine, 84% of those polled said they have at least one venomous friend. Now, according to the magazine, there are 5 types. There's the narcissist, there's the chronic downer, there's the critic, the underminer, and finally, the flake.
Ooh.
Yes. You have one?
I had an experience with a narcissist. Sometimes they're tricky to figure out because they have charms, they have talents, they can be charming.
Yes.
But I think you can pick it up on some of its signs are that if you feel like you're around a king or queen, like hail to the queen or hail to the king, or they don't have empathy because they can't feel anything. So if you were upset, they don't empathize at all. You can't need anything from them. Usually when you're around them, you feel bad.
How did you figure out this friend was a narcissist?
I figured out because it was somebody that I was kind of like, oh my God, I was excited about things that they had, like, that's so amazing, you did that, and, you know, really generous with them. But then I felt like if I needed that, if I had something going on that was exciting, I felt like they gave nothing back. And I just slowly realized, wow, like, this is not a person I can need anything from. And also, if you open up to them, too, sometimes they can hurt you because they'll be like, no, I don't relate to that, or, you know, you're left alone. And the difficult thing is they do not change. So I think if you kind of spot that, you have to get out, because narcissists in psychotherapy do not change because they blame the world. Whereas a character disorder or a neurotic will blame themselves and can actually grow and change. But narcissists are dangerous friends. You have to figure it out and take care of yourself accordingly. Don't need anything from them.
Yes.
You can be polite, but I would not open up. You just kind of learn how to handle them. You're like a therapist.
Yeah, I know.
Dr. Molly.
Dr. Molly show.
Dr. Molly, she's in.
What about you?
The doctor is in.
Which friend do you have?
You have a toxic
I
friend?
have, you know, I don't know. I think maybe I have an undermining friend sometimes. You know, the friend that, you know,
Do we know this friend?
No, you don't know her.
Tell us anyway
I'll
about
see you
her.
later.
Oh.
I have a friend that always says, oh, what's up with your life? I don't watch the show. I don't know what's going on in your life, and kind of pretends not to know anything about keeping up with the kids or anything. And then 5 minutes later, she tells me, in episode 2, I saw everything, and we'll repeat all this stuff about what's going on in my life. Or the friend that, I have one friend that's always negative, like brings out the negative. Like you'll have a party, and she'll say, there was just too much food. Or the flowers were just too fresh when they went out. Or you don't invite that friend. They're so negative because they can't handle happiness, or that everything might be going well that day.
That's
that will also
heavy.
Yeah, it's really heavy. And I find that toxic friends, all of us have some, it can be very, the energy just gets sucked out of you. And I think that having that energy around.
Stay in. I find that I have the chronic downer, they were saying, is like the overly needy, emotionally draining friend. But I guess I have like what seems like needy friends, but I think it's because I'm the flaky friend on the list.